Hello students, today I am about to start with session 54 and the topic which I intend to discuss under this session is set off and carry forward of losses. The rule of setting off of losses and carry forward are applied before computing the gross total income. That means before you start off with the computation of the gross total income, you are supposed to finish off the set off of losses and carry forward of losses. Steps to be applied for set off and carry forward are as follows. The process of setting off of losses and their carry forward is covered in the following three steps. Basically, there are three steps which are followed in order to setting off of the losses and carrying forward the losses. What is the first step? Step number 1. Inter-source or inter-head adjustment under the same head of income. So what do you do? Inter-source. Within the source itself, you try to adjust the losses. So what is the step 1 is inter-source or inter-head adjustment under the same head of income. In the sense, if there are some losses under the head income from house property, it is actually set off with the income from the head income from house properties. So like that. So step 2, inter-head adjustment in the same assessment year. So here inter-head adjustment. So there is a second step is to make a inter-head adjustment in the same assessment year. So step 2 is applied only if the loss cannot be set off under step 1. If it is not possible to do inter-source adjustment, only then you can do inter-head adjustment during the same assessment year. Coming to the third step, carry forward of the losses. So here step 3 will be applied only if the loss cannot be set up under step 1 and step 2. So here inter-source adjustment or inter-head adjustment. If the net result for any assessment year in respect of any source under any head of income is a loss, the assessee can set off this loss against his income from any other source under the same head of income from the same assessment year, subject to the following provisions. What are those provisions? Please see here. House property. Loss from a house property can be set off against profits of other house properties. Very clearly given. If there is any loss which you are incurring from the house property, that can be very well set off against the profits which you are earning from the other house property whichever you are owning. Then you have profits and gains from business or profession. Speculation business. What the buying and selling of securities is called as the share market operations are nothing but the speculation business. Loss in a speculation business can be set off only against the profit in the speculation business. So specified business under section 35 AD. Loss of any specified business under section 35 AD can be set off only against profits of any specified business under section 30 AD. Non-speculation business is also there. Loss from any non-speculative business including depreciation can be set off against income from speculative business, non-speculative business as well as against specified business under section 35 AD. What then you have capital gains. Long-term capital loss can be set off only against the long-term capital gain. However, short-term capital loss can be set off against short-term capital gains as well as long-term capital gains. As well, it's very clearly mentioned here that if there are any long-term capital losses, that you can set off only against the long-term capital gains. But short-term capital losses can be set off against short-term capital gains as well as long-term capital gains. Income from other sources. Activity of owning and maintaining race horses. Losses from the activity of owning and maintaining race horses can be set off only against the business profits of owning and maintaining the race horses. Then you have casual incomes. Here in case of casual incomes, expenses incurred while earning casual incomes, that is lotteries, crossword puzzles. All these are the examples of casual incomes. So if you are incurring any expenses while you are earning, the casual incomes are not allowed to adjust against casual income. So expenses incurred while earning the casual incomes are not allowed under the casual incomes. For example, if expenses of rupees 2000 is incurred in purchasing a lottery ticket and later on rupees 1 lakh price of lottery is earned, the assessee has to show rupees 1 lakh as lottery income. Rupees 2000 expense on purchasing lottery ticket is of no consideration. Thereby, expenses whatever you are incurring at the time of earning the casual incomes are not allowed or adjusted against the income of against the casual incomes. Next, you have losses of gambling nature cannot be set off against winning from lotteries or crossword puzzles. Races including horse races, card games and other games of any sort or from gambling or betting or any other form of nature. So losses of the gambling business cannot be set off against the winnings from lotteries. Other incomes. Losses under the head income from other sources, excluding income from the activity of owning and maintaining race horses and gambling business. So losses under the head income from other sources can be set off against the income from the activity of owning and maintaining race horses as well as other incomes under the head income from other sources, but not against gambling incomes. So if you are incurring any losses, if you are incurring any losses under the head income from other sources, that can be set off against the activity of owning and maintaining the race horses as well as other incomes also, but not against the gambling incomes. So with this I end the session, what do you say, 54, which talks about the set off and carry forward of losses. Thank you.